Hey, what's up, gamers? PUBG went free to play a couple days ago, and there's a lot of new players coming in. It's been good for the game because in the past years, PUBG lost a lot of players, and there was only the PUBG hardcores left playing. So new players and returning players would get discouraged pretty quick. Free to play helps to balance that, but is it going to be enough for PUBG to thrive again? Without an actual revive system on more than just one map, PUBG is always going to be in a weird spot against the other BR games. So let's talk about it. Before we start, for those who don't know me, my name is DrasseL. I've been playing the game ever since it released in 2017. I played 10, 12 hours a day for the past 4 years, and I'm about 7,000 hours into the game, played in tournaments, so I know the game pretty good. I'm definitely on the hardcore side of the player base, but I want to talk about revives today and why I think PUBG needs them. When I think or talk about games, I always try my best to think about both the casual side and the hardcore side, for the people that can only play a couple hours a day to the people who are going to spend the whole life playing the game. A lot of PUBG hardcore players will say get good or that revives have no place in PUBG, but I think those people don't look at what other Battle Royale games do, and they also forget that it was pretty hard to queue in the past year, or maybe the past 2 years, without getting queued against mostly bots in your games. To talk about how rough it feels to play a BR game with no revive nowadays, I'll take the example of H1Z1 when PUBG came out. H1Z1 didn't have knocks. When you play with your friends, if you got two tapped in the face, you were gone. You were dead. I flew to Sweden for a 3-game team tournament, and in one of the games, I didn't get to shoot my gun. I got shot dead across the map. You want hardcore? Just think about that for a bit. When PUBG came out with knocks, you wouldn't straight up die. You would get a chance at continuing the game if your teammates clutched up. It felt so good and rewarding. It makes up for great stories. Can you imagine Apex, Warzone, Super People without knocks? Nowadays, you see where I'm getting at? Now, let's look at the other BR games. It was Apex's turn to innovate after that, with the revive system. It's not always easy to revive a teammate in Apex. The whole map knows you're doing it. Your team becomes an easy target. A lot of times, you just end up dying again. But the fact that you get a chance at coming back, it can lead up to crazy moments, and it adds something to the game. Same thing with Warzone. Super People has defibrillators, and I think it's the best strength of that game. When someone plays those games with revives for a while, and then they come back to PUBG feels really bad. Combine that with running into hardcore players like I mentioned earlier. I've done it. Multiple people have done it. They've returned. Some people stuck around again, but most people don't. It feels too hardcore, just like H1Z1 did back then. Take a real life example. Phones. The evolution of phones. Who runs a flip phone nowadays? Yeah, your grandpa who doesn't like changes. How are the flip phones doing now versus the smartphones? You could find other examples like that where someone innovates and the others fail to adapt to key features. Would you go back to a flip phone? Eh, back to gaming now. If you ask streamers that played the game back in 2017, 2018, I'm guaranteed if there would be a revive system for them and their friends, they would check out the game again. There's a very small amount of people who actually want to sit there and watch their friends play for 15, 30 minutes while they finish the game. The others who don't like doing that moved on to other games a long time ago. But DrasseL, PUBG already has revives. Tago has revives. Okay, dude. A revive system that can only work if you die before first circle closes? It's just half-assing it. PUBG is scared to change anything. It took us years to increase the loot on the maps. Years! It was little by little for years! I get sick thinking about it. It's in a way better spot now, though. Good job, guys. Maybe they're thinking of something that I don't. I don't really have a specific idea on how they should add revives. It's up for discussion at this point. I think it would be key to keep it simple, because PUBG is a simple game. We don't have money like Warzone in this game. So player teammates could have a tag on their body like Apex, and you bring that to a revive spot. It would add even more excitement to the game, and you would get nervous having your boy fly back to his body, because you don't know if another team is coming up to gun you guys down. And for other teams on the other side, they have to make the decision. Team just use the revive. Do we go kill them, or do we go for position in zone? Do we need their loot? And do we have time? Another topic on this is if a revive system comes in, should it be in normal games and in ranked games? There hasn't been a queue for ranked in NA for months, maybe over a year now, because not enough people want to play it. People use a VPN to go play in other regions, but that could be a whole other video. Personally, I think normal games 100% needs it. I don't really see a negative to it. There's a chance that the game could evolve nicely with revives in ranked and competitive. But it's really one of these things where I wish PUBG would introduce it for one season and everyone can fill it out and see if we like it, see if it feels right. Because ranked games play very differently than normal games. It's a way different pace. I don't think PUBG will ever die. It has a strong, hardcore, loyal player base. It's a simple game with the best gunplay out of any shooter. But I don't think any Battle Royale game can come out nowadays without the revive system. So I say it would be time for PUBG to adapt, so PUBG can become the popular BR again. PUBG going free to play is great. There's a better balance between new and hardcore players, and surprisingly, I didn't run into any cheaters yet. It's feeling good to play PUBG again, but in my opinion, we would keep and get even more players if we gave people the possibility and the excitement of coming back to close the game out with their teammates. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you're a new or you're a returning player, let me know how the game feels so far for you. And for all the hardcore and passionate fans out there who are against revives, we're just talking. I'm not attacking you or the game. I want to see the game do good again, because no one wants to go back and queue and go against 50 bots. Thank you for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like, subscribe button, and I love talking about games I play lately like this, so if you like it, we'll do more. All the PUBG hardcores, go easy on the newbies, because I want to keep them, I stream PUBG on Twitch almost every day. Shout out to my subscribers over there. I keep the channel alive, and I've been branching out to play RPG games and MMO games as well, so if you guys are interested, I'll leave the channels in the description. That's it for me today. Until next time, have fun, guys.